Welcome back, knife nerds and everyday care people. It's your boy, the Big Canucker, and we have got ourselves a little bit of a kind of a first impressions video on a couple of products. Not only is there a knife, but there's also some other stuff there too as well. And so let's go to the tabletop and let's have a look at that. But before we do, please don't forget to help me to spread my voice. Please subscribe if you like what you see here. And if you think I've earned it, I'd appreciate it so much. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers this year, and with your help, we can do it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let's go to the tabletop. All right, we have got ourselves a couple of things happening here. A knife, a paracord bracelet, and an Olight mini pen. All right, so quickly want to have a look at this. Now, I have been wanting to have one of these knives for quite some time, and I ended up taking it out of the plastic. It happens to be a QSP Penguin with some jean micarta or denim micarta scales on it. It's got some shiny stainless steel liners with it. It is a liner lock. It is a sheep's foot design with a D2 steel blade, a deep carry clip, and of course it has to have my favorite thing on it, which is a lanyard hole. I love lanyard holes, but right off the bat, I was taken by actually how small this was. Now, you can see that it looks like it's about a 3 1/3 inch blade, or 3-inch blade or so. So it is, semi-EDCable. You could get away with this. I mean, I had my Para 3, which is around a 3-inch blade, and I didn't notice a huge difference carrying that than I was carrying my Paramilitary 2. So I'm really looking forward to carrying this. It was actually pre-owned. A couple of owners owned this, and it needs to be sharpened. That's the main thing. I'm going to put a little bit of a sharpening edge on it, a KME edge on it, a Big Canucker shiny edge, and then we'll see what kind of cutting we can do with this. All right, so that's the first thing we're going to look at. So far, really impressed with that right off the bat. Now, the second thing I was looking at here is this. This happens to be a little Olight mini pen. Now, I ordered this, I'm going to say months and months ago. And what happened is I carried it in my pocket with a little, inside of a notepad, and just inside my pocket. And one day I went to pull it out and write with it, and all I had was the top sticking out with it. I have no idea how this came off. If it broke, it didn't look like it broke or stretched any of the threads on it, so it probably came unglued or unturned, and it got lost. So I ended up actually emailing Olight customer service. I told them what happened, and they actually sent me a new one free of charge. So I got to say, Olight, thumbs up to you. We're going to be doing a review on that coming up. But so far, I mean, it seems like it's really nice and light. If you're kind of a pen clicker, it's got some pretty satisfying bolt action on it, and it actually writes really nice. Now it does write black. I like my pens blue, but you know what? Down the road, I'll see if I can find an insert, and I'll see if I can get a blue design. Now the third thing, what we have here is we have a Paracord bracelet. Now this thing happens to be, this didn't come in a package. All it came was in a black plastic sleeve. Now my wife ordered some Amazon, I know what you call it, Amazon packages that it's stuff returned items or stuff that they haven't sold, and it's $19 and you get some cool things in it. And this didn't cost $19. This was one of the 3 things that were in it, and I'm just was wondering. She said, hey, maybe then you could use this, and I thought, I'll give it a look and I'll give it a try. I tried to look you up on Amazon to see if I could find a similar one, and I could find similar ones. One that had a little bit longer buckle on it, and it also had a compass on there that didn't look like a very kind of usable compass. It has a little bit of a fire starter in the center there, and it looks like it's got some sort of kind of serrated edge or blade on here. When you put your fingers on it seems fairly sharp. I mean, there is no it does have quite a burr on the back there, so I want to see if I could end up starting a fire with this. And I'm going to end up pulling this whole thing apart just to see how much paracord you can get with it. I am not going to wear this because I don't like the looks of it. The other thing it has is it has a whistle here. So once I do kind of a full review on this, I will give you the idea of what it's like. But just right off the bat, I am none too impressed just by looking at it. The Paracord itself is supposed to be 550 Paracord, and it says fire starter. But you know what? I'm going to see if I can start a fire in the best circumstances. I'm going to try getting myself a little cotton ball with some Vaseline on it, something that'll catch a spark like that, and we'll see if I can start a fire with it. So, all right, so those are the three things that I thought I would have a look at coming up. There is some more knives that are showing up here. I have one that I have wanted to put inside my pocket for a long, long time. Even though some of these things came out years ago, I know that you guys will want to have a look at it because, you know what, you may want to buy yourself one on the secondary market, or you may want to buy yourself some of the new stock that's still, they're still selling this QSP Penguin, and I think for the right reasons, because it seems like it's a great little knife. And you know what? Not a crazy expensive knife either. A couple of budget offerings coming up from the Big Canucker channel here. So, please stay safe. Keep your stick on the ice, the shiny side up. This is the Big Canucker saying adios.